Greetings and welcome to the Joyful Adventure Audits channel. Today, we're taking a look at another lost pub of Birmingham, the Lea Tavern. The Lea Tavern was situated in the historic area of Lea Village. This pub has sadly been demolished and replaced by new houses. However, it holds an interesting place in the rich history of this part of Birmingham. Lea Village dates back to 1275, and has roots going back even further to the Anglo-Saxon period, when it was a clearing in the Forest of Arden. The area was part of the medieval submanor of Lea Hall under Yardley. The Lea Tavern itself was originally a butler's pub from Wolverhampton, later renamed the Tavern on the Green. It stood on Hurstcroft Road in Lea Village before closing its doors in 1994, and being demolished to make way for new housing development. This loss of the Lea Tavern is emblematic of the changing landscape and redevelopment that has reshaped areas like Lea Village over the decades. While modernization is inevitable, it's important to remember and cherish these historic pubs and their roles as community hubs. Our Lost Pubs of Birmingham series aims to shed light on these lost locals and the stories they carried before being lost to time and redevelopment. The Lea Tavern is yet another example of how quickly these cornerstones of community life can disappear. So raise a glass to the memory of the Lea Tavern, and the many hard-working people of Lea Village who gathered there over the years. Its loss reminds us to appreciate what historical gems still remain in our neighborhoods. And finally, a look back at some old advertising for the Lea Tavern really captures its place in Birmingham's brewery heritage. The pub was part of the Fred Smith Limited Aston Brewery, with a flyer proclaiming, "Call and have a Smith in the cheerful environment and comfort of the Lea Tavern, the latest Smith's house typical of all that is best in modern planning. The beer to enjoy is Smith's, yet another of Smith's improved houses now open." What a slice of pub history. The Lea Tavern represented the best of that classic brewery experience under the Smith's banner. Though the building is gone, remembering these marketing lines and the Lea Tavern's roots in the Smith's Brewery helps keep that spirit alive. So raise a glass to the lost locals like the Lea Tavern. They may be gone, but they'll never be forgotten, as we revisit and revel in the incredible pub heritage and history of Birmingham. Cheers to another archaeological dig into the city's storied drinking scene. Join us next time on the Joyful Adventure Audits channel as we explore another lost pub.